Here's a question most business owners never ask. What does HR have to do with team performance? They assume HR is about paperwork, policies, maybe dealing with problems. But great HR isn't just reactive. It's a performance engine. And if you run a business in Portsmouth, Southampton, or anywhere across the South Coast, here's how the right HR support can drive better results from your team. I'm Deborah Weatherall from HR Dept Solent. We help businesses across the Solent region with outsourced HR support that's practical, proactive and built to improve performance and not just handle problems. Because yes, we deal with contracts and compliance, but when you use HR strategically, it stops being about avoiding risk and starts being about unlocking potential. Let's explore exactly how. Clarity boosts output. You can't perform well if you're not clear on what's expected. It sounds obvious, but many teams are confused about their core responsibilities, what good looks like, where they fit into the bigger picture. We help businesses clarify this through job description audits, updated contracts, one-page performance plans, better induction processes. This isn't bureaucracy, it's alignment. And alignment creates focus, feedback without fear. Most SMEs avoid giving feedback because they're worried about legal repercussions or upsetting staff. That leads to underperformance dragging on, good staff picking up the slack, resentment growing quietly. HR support gives your managers the confidence and tools to give regular, constructive feedback, hold performance conversations early, document outcomes correctly, stay compliant while still being honest. This turns positive teams into proactive ones. Early intervention, less drama. When you've got proper HR processes in place, you can spot and solve performance issues before they turn into formal problems. We help clients build a simple 3-stage structure: informal conversation, performance improvement plan, formal review if needed. Handled early and consistently, most performance issues never make it to stage 3. You just need the right framework and the right support behind it. Better management drives better results. Your managers set the tone for your performance. If they avoid difficult conversations, fail to follow up, or treat staff inconsistently, the team suffers. We train managers across Portsmouth and Southampton to run effective one-to-ones, spot early signs of disengagement, use KPIs and soft metrics to track progress, handle conflict before it spreads. And the difference? You don't just get policies, you get better leadership. Reward structures that actually work. Throwing bonuses at problems won't fix performance. What works is aligning reward to the right behaviours. We help design simple, effective systems that reward consistency, not just big wins. Balance individual team-based outcomes. Fit your budget and your business model. From attendance incentives to peer-nominated recognition, we've seen what works in the real world, not just on a spreadsheet. Culture that drives accountability. The right HR partner helps shape culture, not with posters and buzzwords, but with systems that reinforce expectations. That means clear policies that are actually followed, values embedded into hiring and reviews, managers leading by example, consistent consequences for poor performance. This isn't about being harsh, it's about being fair and predictable. And that's what makes teams take ownership. Here's what we see in many South Coast businesses. The owner says the team's underperforming, but there's no clarity on roles. There's no regular feedback, no follow-through on expectations, and no training for line managers. So the business keeps hiring, firing, or hoping someone will step up. But performance isn't about hope, it's about structure, systems and support. And without that, you'll keep spinning your wheels. Let's take a real case. A Portsmouth-based agency had grown from 6 to 18 staff. They had talent, but results were inconsistent. Some teams were flying, others were disengaged and unclear on priorities. They thought they needed new hires, But what they really needed was a performance system. Here's what we did. Clarified job roles and objectives. Rolled out manager training on feedback and reviews. Introduced monthly one-to-ones and team huddles. Created a simple bonus scheme based on clear behaviours. Built a performance tracker that flagged issues early. 3 months later, productivity was up. Staff engagement improved and performance conversations felt less awkward because everyone understood the system. Performance doesn't have to improve because you motivate harder. It improves when expectations are clear, feedback is regular, managers are trained, and HR backs it all up with proper structure. That's what real performance support looks like, and that's what we do. If you're a business owner in Portsmouth, Southampton, Fareham, or anywhere across the Solent, and you're frustrated by inconsistent performance in your team, ask yourself, is it the people? Or is it the system around them? Because 9 times out of 10, performance isn't a people issue, it's a structure issue. And with the right support, that's fixable. At HR Solent, we help South Coast businesses create simple, effective systems that drive better performance. That includes manager training, feedback frameworks, role reviews, KPI setting, absence and contact processes. We'll help you raise the bar without creating a culture of fear. Book a free 15-minute discovery call. We'll walk you through where you are now, where you want to be, and how HR can help you get there. Because better performance doesn't come from pushing harder, it comes from working smarter with the right support behind you.